Everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. This video I will be sharing with you guys the products that I have on my face. These are new products that I have just tried on, so if you guys are interested, do stick around. It's Christina, and if you're new to my channel, I love doing product reviews on luxury beauty products or new launches, and once in a while I dabble into other luxury shares as well. So if you guys are into those things, then please do subscribe by pressing the subscribe button down below and the bell notification beside it so you can see if or when I have new videos that I've uploaded. So today I'm gonna get straight to the point. I am not gonna show you guys how I apply it anymore because it takes a while, and I did want to kind of see how the products have just worn on my skin. These are first impressions because I just literally have used these products today. They're new launches from Sephora, and so I'm just going to quickly share them with you guys. So I have them all over my vanity, but I guess I'll begin with what I tried first. The first one I tried, let me just grab it, is a mask. This is from Fresh. It's the Black Tea Instant Perfecting Mask, and this one is actually, I'm not so sure how new this is, but I did receive this. I got a package of this because this just launched in Nordstrom Pacific Center here in Vancouver, and this apparently is one of their best-selling products. So I thought I would give it a try. What it says, it's an advanced antioxidant mask that soothes and immediately softens the skin. So you leave it on for like 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna show you the texture, you guys. So this is the texture. It's like a velvety texture. It's not really thick. It looks a bit thick and dense, but when you apply it on your skin, definitely you get that velvet texture, which I don't know if I really love. Usually when I use masks, they're more of the gel texture or a bit more creamy, like a soft fluid cream, and they're cool to the touch. This one is not that. So it's almost like applying a moisturizing cream but with a velvet texture, like primer type, I think. But so this is the first time I tried it, was today. I definitely felt softness as soon as I rinsed my skin of the mask. I did leave it on for 10 minutes, so it was definitely softer. It was smoother for sure, and it did feel more plump, which is what it claims. In terms of evenness of skin tone or how much it brightened my skin, I wouldn't say it was overtly like outstanding, like I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. So I didn't get that initial this is so amazing kind of feel or look, but probably after a few tries I could give a more thorough or in-depth review of the mask. But definitely it did make me feel much softer, and that's as far as I can claim for first impressions. And as far as radiance and evenness in skin tone, not so much, but again, that's not the main claim of the mask. So I think with regards to this Black Tea Instant Perfecting Mask, it is something that I would like to try a few more times before really formulating a very thorough review of the product. So I think it's good when you wanna, probably before having a big event or going out for something special, if you want your skin to just look more plump and soft and ready for like a red carpet moment, then this is definitely a mask that that is when I would recommend you try this mask. The next product that I want to share with you guys that I first tried today is by Givenchy. It's a new foundation. Now I did not buy the full size of this because God knows I don't need any foundations, but it's a new launch and I did want to try it. It's called the Givenchy Teint Couture Everwear, and the shade that I got is in Y300. This, according to the person helping me in Sephora, is a medium coverage foundation. I did like the texture when I did swatch it in the back of my hand. I like the coverage that it initially gave me with a swatch. So I asked for a sample. I have it on right now. In terms of when I was applying it, it didn't feel as smooth. It easily dries down, so you do have to blend it right away. It's one of those foundations you have to blend right away. It does give a very medium coverage. Like I did one light layer and it was more than enough for me. I used my Lancome foundation brush, which is a traditional flat brush. I was just gonna initially, you know, dot a few and then use a round buffing brush, but just with the texture, and it's a bit weighty and a bit heavy, so I think patting it down, this gives full coverage, so patting it down was the best. And then I followed it with a sponge, like a beauty blender that's damped, to just really have it blend into my skin with comfort. But it is definitely a foundation that dries pretty quickly, so you do have to blend it right away when you put it on your skin. As I said, I've had these products on for about 2 hours, maybe a little over 2 hours. With regards to the Givenchy foundation, I've just been around the house doing errands and talking to some guests that I had earlier, and I could already, before filming this, I had to powder with a mattifying powder because I could already feel some oiliness coming through. And for like a 2 hour mark, that says a lot for me. I am combination skin, so I know right off the bat that in 2 hours, if it's doing that, this is not gonna last long for me. And you know, it would be something I would have to seriously set with some kind of a mattifying powder foundation. And I mean, given that it's summer and it's for Vancouver, this is pretty warm. It's 69 degrees. I get oilier, obviously, and yeah, in 2 hours I was already feeling the need to reach for a real serious mattifying powder. So if you are combination skin or oily, this might not be for you, but in terms of coverage, it is a true medium coverage. I believe with just another layer, you will get full coverage with this foundation. So yeah, that's my first impressions of that foundation. The next product I want to share with you guys is the eye palette that I tried today. This is by Viseart. It is their Petite Pro number 4 in apricotine, which looks like this. I did see this online, so I mean, of course, I don't need any palette, but Viseart is definitely a very good quality brand. Their eyeshadows are known for their quality, and the color story of this is just so nice. It's really like an apricot peach, so it's not as goldy bronze or warm as all the rest of my palettes are, but obviously a lot like the browns here and some of the shimmers you might have in other palettes, but definitely this like apricot peach shimmer and this like warmer peach shimmer I don't. So I'm gonna swatch this and show you guys. Here they are very creamy in formula. This is definitely, I was just very quick with this, you guys. I didn't dig in the pan, but this are the colors that you get. They are quality is very good. It's 40 Canadian for the price point. If you're looking for a summer palette, I would highly recommend this. The transition colors, a lot of the colors that are matte are very universal, but it's unique enough for me to have purchased it. And of course, Viseart, the quality is absolutely amazing. Okay, the next product I want to share with you guys is by Jouer, and I actually have 2 of them. I'm going to share with you guys the one I have on today. The first one I purchased, I absolutely love as well. So it is the blush bouquet, the blush duos. So the first one that I had, which I already like the quality for the price, is the one in Adore, which looks like this. It's like a neutrally, I don't even know what you would call that. It's not pink, it's not coral, it's a neutral blush with another, like a more subtle neutral other color. which is so weird. And I think that's why I instantly, this was not initially what I was looking for. Their new one is called Summer Cheeky Palette, and it has the terracotta and the hot coral, which is what I have on. But as soon as I saw this, I was like, this is gonna work for me. This is good. And it's such a good neutral blush. So whether you're doing like a warm bronzy eye palette or just a cool eye look, I think it would look good both ways, and I think this would be universal as well. So just for bases, you guys, I'm usually like a medium skin tone range. I'm a MAC NC30 for foundations. For Jouer, I'm around 20 or 21. It depends which foundation, so you get the point. So, and for the Givenchy, you guys, I was Y300, which is what I have on, is a bit darker than the typical shades I would wear. So they said it looked fine. But honestly, when I put the foundation on before all the other makeup that I put, I could tell right away that it was darker than my neck. Like I could see the demarcation. So Y300, if you're a MAC NC30 around my skin tone, might be a bit darker. But I think for summer, this color passes for me. Anyway, the next Jouer blush, which is what I have on right now, is the Cheeky Summer Duo, and this one has terracotta sands and hot coral. So this is a much warmer version of the initial one I showed you, and I have it on. So it really looks amazing, you guys. This retails for 40 Canadian. You can see the shimmer in my cheeks. I have no highlighter. So even this lighter shade is what I used on the bridge of my nose. Once I saw how this was translating, when I put it on, I was just putting it like on the top of my cheekbones. I could tell it would pass as a highlight for me because of the sheen it has. It is just so gorgeous, you guys. So this is I think this is a really beautiful summer blush. And I think a lot of skin tones can wear this. But I think if you're medium like me and with a yellow undertone, it looks better. I've seen it on paler people, and it does look a bit more on the orangey side. But if you're like a medium skin tone with yellow undertone, I think this just looks amazing and warms the skin. And because of how it looks on my skin, I actually skip bronzer. So I highly recommend these Jouer blushes, you guys, these blush duos. For the price, the quality and what you get two blushes, absolutely amazing. The next product I want to share with you guys are the lip glosses I have on, and I will insert a clip of me trying. So I have both of them on. I have one on my upper lip and one on my lower lip, but I guess now you really can't tell. You can't, because I've layered it over my lipstick. So these are the two lip glosses that I've tried. This is the Patrick Ta Major Glow, and she's an influencer. And this is Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Glass Bomb in Fuzzy, which is apparently, they say, is the most popular color. So these are both so beautiful, you guys. So these are the swatches. This is Patrick Ta's, she's an influencer, and this is Fenty Beauty's Fuzzy. So you can see the difference in nuances. So the Rihanna one, the Fenty Beauty is a bit more, has a bit more pink to it, and the Patrick is more just like a beige with a lot of shimmer. So they both look beautiful. I like the texture of both. Honestly, when I tried this on their own, the Patrick really feels amazing, and the description is like a luxury, it's a gel texture with a luxury lip balm feel, and that is exactly what you get. So I was so surprised. And it's a bit pricey, you guys. It's 29 Canadian. It's even more expensive than Fenty Beauty's, which is 24 Canadian, but texture is beautiful, you guys. The only thing with this one is that I tried it without anything, and after a while you can see the flecks of glitter just like moving, and I had some like in the bottom of my lip and my chin, so it's a bit like, I don't know if I'm digging that. I probably don't, but perhaps with a lip product on the bottom it will stay put more. The Fenty one is gorgeous. The Patrick was gorgeous on its own. The Fenty was I think the Patrick was more gorgeous on its own. The Fenty was okay on its own. The Fenty feels more like a traditional lip gloss, but not sticky and gross. It was still comfortable. Definitely this has more of that glass look, and Patrick's has more of that glitter look, if that makes sense. But I think they're both good products. I don't know if I would repurchase this just because the glitter was really like falling, but it looks pretty on. They both look pretty on.